Have you ever thought about the pages of a book? Each page only sees what? Maybe 2 or 3 minutes of light before the reader is on to the next. They spend the rest of their lives locked in darkness. Rather like myself.
That's horrible.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining. Not at all. I live in the darkness, yes. But that has gifted me with the ability to catch the truths others might miss. I can hear the voices hidden in the darkness, you might say.
The voices are back.
Damn, bitch.
It's a coat rack. Like a place where you can hang coats and hats and stuff. Well, this one's not too big, so maybe just hats.
A kid's book here. It looks like a children's story about Native Americans.
Don't you think reading a book like that is kind of suspicious? Maybe you ought to hold on to it.
What is he doing here?
I forgot he was here.
Hey, Junpei, take a look at this one. I don't remember his voice.
Whoa.
Pop-up book. Okay. That doesn't mean anything, does it? Well, you could, Let's see an R in this.
I don't see
Literally,
an
where
R.
do you see an R? You're crazy.
I just see K.
I guess when you turn it, like, a different way, it looks like an
Yeah.
R.
It looks like kill. Like it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This one, it looks just like that picture book from earlier. The one with the pop-ups.
You think they're part of a series of something? They do have the same binding.
There's a baseball on the cover of this one. Come on, Junpei, let's see what's in it.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say it's probably baseball stuff. Whoa! Let's play ball?
Head.
Head, kill head. Automated robotic assembly line technique. Huh.
What's that? Some sort of comic book? Jeez, I guess boys really like that stuff, huh?
Hey, you're thinking of a different sort of robot. This book is talking about automated machinery that's used to build things like cars.
Oh my god.
An overview of photochemistry.
I think whoever set this up wanted us to see the cover, not the spine. Let's look at it, okay?
Huh. Looks like there's a whole lot of space behind these books.
Well, look, Junpei. I think there's something hidden behind the books.
I just fucking said that.
Shut up.
You. This book is called, Mind Swap?
You mean you can, like, change bodies with someone? Well, I guess I wouldn't mind switching bodies with my brother or Junpei too much, but I'd rather die than let Seven switch with me.
Damn. Oh, what the hell? How the how do you almost swap bodies with a little brat like? Oh,
Hey! Were you just imagining it?
ew!
Were! Ew, creep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, he wasn't the only one. It's like that one part in the Scooby Doo movies.
What?
Mother Nature. Or is that some sort of book about hip chicks? Probably not. Except perhaps tangentially. It's most likely about environmental protection. I was just trying to make a joke. Flop. Dude, hippie chicks? Really? No, nobody liked that. What's the deal with these titles? They're all just gibberish.
Hey, what if we, switch them around?
Switch them around.
Yeah. If we move them around, maybe they'll spell something.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get it. Wordle. Heck, it's worth a shot. Okay, put O first.
Oh.
I think it's supposed to say open.
Oh, you're so smart.
Yeah. How about this? Oh, looks like putting those books in the right order opened this thing right up. Huh, that was a piece of cake. Boy, shut up.
Hooray! You did it, Junpei!
I guess that turned out well enough.
So, the letters from the title spell out.
Yeah,
Open here, find bulb.
I take it back. This is the most boring room ever.
Yeah.
I thought they said they had less than an hour ago.
I know.
And they're all out here reading books.
It's sick.
Letting Snake talk for like 30 years in a row. What?
Dad kind.
That kind.
Homestuck.
What the hell is this? Was that a German mathematician?
Sheldrake?
Sheldrake. Isn't Sheldrake?
Hmm?
Okay. Well, we really have to look at every single shelf, don't we?
This is insufferable.
Oh, hey. There's another one of those picture books here. Something about these things feels kinda nice, you know. Brings back good memories.
I guess even people like Seven were kids once.
Oh shit, you little brat. Hey guys. Whoa, take it easy, man. Everyone just chillax. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this picture book with me. Why? Okay. It's got a magic wand on it. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So, what's inside? Aren't you going to open it? Pretty sure it's just gonna have pages inside. Smart ass. Oh, why do you always ask this?
I know.
SE5. Oh, there's another one. Hi. It's like another pop-up book. This book has an S and E, a dash, and a number 5 sticking out of it. I might be impressed. If I was 5. Okay.
Okay, Junpei.
There's a couple of books on the glass shelf. From left to right, they say Volume 6, Volume 3, 2, 4, 1, and 5. In the middle of the glass door is a cylinder lock. You know, the kind of lock where you rotate the numbers around until you got the right ones to open it? What the hell is this? It's like they just gave us the answer. What do you mean? Guess I might as well give it a shot. Literally, what are you talking about?
I guess he's talking about the way that the books were.
Oh.
632415.
You did it, Junpei!
I don't know why, but I don't really feel particularly happy about being praised for that. Whatever. At least the lock's open now. Let's see if we can get it open, alright? It's a small enclosure with 9 sides. There are 3 of these things that look kind of like music stands. Maybe if I put them on top of the stands.
This is a little weird.
There are 3 lights in here. I'm gonna change these bulbs. Now they should.
Awesome! It worked.
Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy.
There's something projecting on the bottom.
These letters, they seem familiar.
Sheldrake 5. Oh, that one. Book.
5.
Fucking.
Hello?
Let me take it. Damn.
Sheldrake 5?
Oh, God.
Oh, okay.
I think I saw the rest of his collection somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here.
Let's go take a look.
Okay.
Yeah, the one we just
Sheldrake.
walked up to.
Literally.
Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him.
There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He has a
You
rather
don't need to-
interesting theory.
Oh.
Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Resonate.
Resonate.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it?
The ability to access a morphogenetic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany, and the other is danger.
There.
Girl, I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well,
Look, man, I didn't push it because we're in a hurry, but I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
tell you what?
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Ugh. Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything.
Is this really the time? You guys are about to die.
But not here. Let's move to the top floor.
Oh my god. Why would you do that? We have to get the book.
I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a Braille card.
Yeah, because he's blind.
It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards.
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card just had some rules for the nonary game on it.
Obviously,
Yes,
he
it
didn't
did.
tell you all of it, genius. I know, why is he so stupid?
And those were the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say, there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell, and I activate your sister's detonator.
Damn.
It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you. That girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activate her detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back.
That's very true.
Happy as a clam.
I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high.
Yeah.
I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to
Yeah.
observe us at the moment.
Yeah.
And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the 4-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know. You want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much do
Yeah.
you know?
Clover told me about...
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiments had taken place simultaneously at 2 locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that
Nevada?
died during the
Nevada.
experiment. She told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine
is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagachika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO
Bitch.
of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
We know that person. You're a bitch.
Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the
You're
lion's share
you're a
of the planet.
fucking bitch. Wait. This is that guy that was in Snake's clothes that Ace killed. Oh. Oh, that's number 9. Yeah, that's the 9th man.
Musashido was
And
their
this is
majority
isn't this
stockholder.
like the guy that was dead in that room? Oh yeah, he was the captain. Yeah. He was in the captain clothes.
It was
Got their
these
asses.
4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it, and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota
Awful.
developed the technology required, and Musashido provided the cash.
Huh. So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, Musashido...
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team, and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field.
Huh.
Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produce the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them
That's
to do
just a theory. A game theory.
it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murder. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they wanted to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you were saying.
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even
That
if
makes
you had heard
no
nothing
sense.
of this hypothetical mass handstanding.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All of the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
This is crazy people talk.
I think
Come
that's
on,
more
there's no
for
way.
whatever field. I think that's fear of missing out.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then?
This theory
A person who has
sucks.
the power to
Yeah,
write
it's
to
kind
the
of
field,
ass.
and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted through the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish.
I don't think this is real.
Well, obviously not.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, close enough at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least, that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
No, I haven't.
You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms. Then you show one a picture and ask the other what they see. In theory, it is supposed to test for the existence of telepathy.
Oh. So, why did you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary project. The hospital in a remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them, he found, had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise. Children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped.
Yikes.
There were 9 pairs of siblings taken, for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had one transmitter and one receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put into Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are two things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany. The other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life-or-death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink, and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All of the equipment, the instruments, everything. All of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic in Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found and transmit what they learned through the fields.
It's just
The
so
children in Group
stupid.
A, however,
It's crazy.
they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
Huh. Hey, Junpei, Snake! How much longer are you two gonna sit around on those bony asses? Get down here already!
He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here, and soon.
Hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
Hmm?
Are you sure that there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes. That was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes. I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 more children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister, like Clover and I.
That's fucking Sans and his sister. I know it.
The brother's name was Aoi.
What did I say? What did I say?
What did he say?
The sister's name was... Her name was...
Oh my god, just say it.
Her name was Akane.
What did he say? What did he say?
What did you just say?
Another one? 2?
What? That's so funny. No way we've been talking about Sans and June fucking this whole time and they might just be brother and sister.
Wait, really?
Yeah, because June's real name is Akane, remember?
He said Canny.
Yeah, that was a nickname.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
See, that's not my fault. I didn't know.
Yeah, we didn't know.
That
My
was the
bad,
girl who
everybody.
died.
Oh, see?
What?
She's dead.
Yeah, but then why is...
I don't know.
Like, it can't just be a coincidence that her name is also Akane.
We don't know if her name's Akane.
We do! Junpei literally called her that in the beginning of the
No.
game.
Did he?
Yeah, like when they first met and they didn't have their code names yet, he was like, "Oh, Akane."
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was
Damn,
like,
that's crazy.
yeah, he was like, "Oh, Akane," and she was like, "Oh, Jumpy." Yeah.
Akane Kurashiki died
Oh,
Yeah.
9 years ago?
there's Norway.
Who is June? No.
Imposter.
Imposter.
It's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name. A lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Okay.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Oh, no, it's nothing. I'm fine. Let's get back down there, all right?
Suspicious?
Very sus.
Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out.
This is it. This is what the shadow picture was pointing to.
But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture?
Yes, I think we need to find the 5th for you. Oh, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I guess we should press this button.
Yeah. Whoa.
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 What was that sound?
Sounded like something really big was moving.
It came from the top floor.
Alright, let's go check it out.
Well, I bet you guys typed something on that keyboard.
Oh, but you can only enter letters.
And it looks like you can only enter 4 letters.
Let's see how it works. I guess you need to hit enter once you type in the letters. And you can erase what you typed with the LR. Okay, I get the basic operations. Give it a shot. Are these Roman numerals?
I think so. I don't know which ones they are though.
Yay! You did it, Junpei. It's unlocked now.
Good job, Junpei. Whoa there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just makes me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good.
So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go. Hurry up.
It's a thick metal door. There's a handle in the middle of it, though. Right handle. It's time we got this over with. I can't get it open. This thing won't even budge. Oh, why not? We put in the password. What else do we have to do?
Then that means
It's the other door. Alright. Let's get this thing open. Ah.
Hmm.
You found it.
Yay.
Oh, the door!
Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. It looks like it locks automatically.
damn it.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right. There's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, though, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Well, yeah, that might work, but...
Hey! Wait a minute. Are you saying we're gonna have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Looks that way.
No way!
For real?
Well, we can sit down and wait to die, if that's what you prefer. I rather doubt that, however. So it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right then, let's begin.
Why? Why? Oh my god. We can never have a good day. I know.
Look, Junpei, the rust on here looks like Elvis's face.
Ew. Yeah, Flop. How exciting.
It's so messy. I don't know where to start.
Some of this crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzles we solved in the other world. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero would shut himself in this room to devise the machines and puzzles he needs to see his plan come to fruition. There's a control panel in front of the big screen here. Wonder if any of these buttons do anything. There's something on the screen now.
This looks like some bullshit.
What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them. Let me see that. Ah, I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on and off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and the bottom green.
Hey, Junpei, I found this piece of paper under that thing. You want to take a look at it? Do you think this may have something to do with the puzzle?
It's a piece of paper Clover gave me. There are a bunch of numbers and letters connected by equal signs on it. Just like she said, it's probably related to the puzzle on the screen somehow. Thanks, Clover. This really helped. Okay. Alright, let's go back and try again. Anyway, it looks like I just need to make all the cells all green.
Yeah.
My worst nightmare.
It's some bullshit. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry, I have to look this up. I can't.
Yeah. What?
That's what it said to do.
I don't even know what you just did.
Me neither.
You did it, Junpei. You're so
No, I didn't.
smart.
No, I'm not. Just what I would have expected. Yeah. Hey, come on. You're literally embarrassing me.
Oh.
Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. We don't got time for that. Shut up. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid's open and something came out. Happy Pride. Alright, I put the emblems into the 4 indentations on the desk, but... Huh? Nothing's happening. Wait, what's Snake doing? I feel symbols in quite just about each indentation. On the upper left is the steering wheel symbol. On the upper right, the cross symbol. On the bottom left, the mysterious circle symbol. And lastly, the waffle pattern is engraved near the bottom right indentation. Additionally, each symbol seems to have been given a number. 1 steering wheel, 2 cross, 3 mysterious circle, 4 waffle pattern. Perhaps we need to insert the emblems in this order. That order. Okay. 3 monitors here. Go home. And a light-up keyboard. Red flag.
Junpei, it looks like there's a compass on there.
Oh, now I get it.
What do you mean?
I guess you weren't there, Clover, but I solved a puzzle like this one in the wheelhouse. We did? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just need to do the same thing here.
The same thing?
The important part is this nautical table we just found. I just have to match up the directions on the compass with the lines on the nautical table. I used the steering wheel and the wheelhouse, but this time I think I'm going to use the wheel attached to the side here.
Okay, then show me now.
Of course. Maybe I ought to run through the instructions. Looks like it probably works the same way the steering wheel and the wheelhouse did. If I just touch the direction I want it to turn to, the compass will turn that direction. Then I just gotta press stop when the compass is pointing where I want it to. I'm betting something will happen if I can do it right. Right, let's do this.
Yay.
Yay, you did it, Junpei! Good boy. Who's a good boy?
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Knock it off. Hey, we don't have time for screwing around. Check out the right side of the monitor. just kind of slid open and something came out.
This is a pretty impressive mess.
If we try and search every once of these, we're gonna be at it till the cows come home. If that doesn't seem too bad, we won't have to go bring them in ourselves then. Don't you get smart with me, kid. How about we deal with this area later, okay, guys? We should try something more promising. Oh. Well, now we've got something on the screen at least. Huh? What is this? Oh, wait a minute. I saw something like this when I figured out that Morse code puzzle back in the communications office. Morse code? Yeah. The dots on here look like dits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last. I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway. Alright, I'll try.
What the fuck? I'm just gonna look it up again. Because I don't know. The way we've given up. Because it's fucking annoying.
What's that? Looks like some kind of puzzle. Yeah, another one. Yay.
God.
Excellent work, Junpei. You've only got 1 left. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. No, you can't. The metal shutter looks pretty sturdy. It's framed with black and yellow warning stripes.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. Wait, it's open. Open the fuck up.
Open the fuck up.
Oh, holy shit. It's pretty damn creepy. There's a coffin in here.
Ooh.
A coffin. A coffin. My god. Oh man, does Seven think? Yeah, he's all pale. He's thinking the same thing I am. No, Norway. Could this be? I'm sorry, but what's going on? Right, what's all this in?
I wonder if there's a vampire in it.
Is now the time? I guess Clover and Snake don't know the story. Man, I can't bring myself to tell them. Well, at any rate, let's have a look around. Right, fine, I'll open it. Okay, Junpei, you can do this. It's just a box. It's just a box. Oh, holy shit, this coffin. There's going to be something horrible in there. I just know it. Okay, deep breaths. Here we go.
Wow.
Plop. Oh man, there's nobody in there. Yeah, can you believe I was scared of something like that?
What do you mean, nobody? Were you expecting someone to be in there?
Yeah, it's a long story. Ask Junpei about it sometime. Well, just like Seven said, there's nobody in there. There is something in there, though. Well, 2 somethings, actually. What is that? There are 2 things on the fin. Looks like we've got a plate with an emblem on it and...
The Neptune key! Yes, we finally found it. Now we can get through the hallway.
That's correct, Clover. But we do need to get out of this room first, you know.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get the hell out of here as quickly as possible.
I don't have any objections to that. I don't think we'll use the Neptune key in this room. It's really important though, so I'll keep it in my pocket for now. As far as this other thing goes.
Okay.
Hey, did you hear something just now? Yes, I heard that as well. I'm left corner of this desk.
A picture? What the?
Wow, freaks.
What the hell is this?
Freaks.
This man with a mustache on the right. He's the same guy we found
Yup.
murdered in the captain's quarters. He had
Yup.
the Zero bracelet on his left arm.
We already knew.
And this second man with the glasses and a doctor's coat. He's the ninth man. The one with bracelet number 9. He died after he went into door 5. But this guy, the one in the striped suit. Oh man, that's Ace.
Yeah, I guess it is.
No doubt about it.
But what does it mean? What is Ace doing in this picture? Not only Ace, the ninth man and Cap too. And they look happy, like they knew each other well. Why? How? How in the world are these 4 men connected?
We know.
You say Ace is in that picture?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it was taken recently though. Ace, the ninth man, and Cap all look about 10 years younger.
Ah, so the
How would
ninth
you even
man
know
and the
that?
man you
I
found
know, what the
murdered in the
fuck?
captain's quarters are also in the picture?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else? Or are there only 3 people in the picture? I'm afraid I can't see it.
No, there's one more guy. He's got kinda long hair, he looks smart, but a little cold. He's the only one I don't recognize.
What's the date of the photograph?
It doesn't have one.
Did you look on the back?
Back?
Yes, the reverse. The other side.
Yeah.
Praying for the success of the Nonary project. With Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido. Then the 4 men in this picture were the organizers of the Nonary game 9 years ago. That means Ace, the ninth man, and Cap were all responsible for making it happen. But I feel like I should be more shocked about this. It's almost as if that's just how things were always supposed to be. Why? Why am I not surprised? Ace was the
Because
one in
we've
charge
seen
of
it
the Nonary
before.
project.
We know.
Why? Why am I so calm? It's like I already
Because we
knew.
know.
The morphogenetic fields.
Bruh.
Ah, of course. I understand now.
Now I understand.
Ace was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. He was the one who invented the game 9 years ago. He was Gentaro Hongo.
Ace is Hongo?
I had my suspicions from the beginning. Their voices were similar. Too similar to be a coincidence. I could never forget his voice. It was the voice of the devil. I couldn't be sure though. After all, I had no way to check. I certainly couldn't ask him. Even if I had known, however, I would never have told you. Zero made it quite clear what would have happened if I did.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
Huh?
I didn't know that Ace was Hongo.
Oh, yes. I suppose you wouldn't have. 9 years ago, you were in Building Q in Nevada, but Hongo was in the Gigantic with us.
I know. That's why I didn't know what Hongo looked like. But why? Why didn't you tell me? I mean, I'm your sister, right? You could have told me.
I'm sorry. I apologize for keeping this from you. But if I'd told you, Clover, you would have told everyone else. And if you did,
Yeah.
then I would have been forced to tell them about what happened 9 years ago. I had to prevent that.
Hey, Junpei. You think I could borrow that picture for a sec?
Sure.
Hongo Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro.
Okay.
Hongo Kubota Nijisaki
Okay.
Musashiro.
Okay, bro.
Hey, Seven, do you...
Shut it. Just be quiet.
Damn.
I'm this close to remembering. This close. Hongo Kubota Nijisaki Musashiro. Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nonary Project. Shit.
What?
What's wrong?
Holy shit, this is nuts.
What's nuts?
I remember
Remember what?
everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I remember all of it. My memory's back. I remember what happened before I got snatched.
What?
Okay. Spit it out.
Let me tell you what happened. Like Snake said, Ace is Hongo from the right. The other three are Musashido, Nijisaki, and Kubota. Musashido was the man with the cash. Nijisaki was Hongo's right-hand man. And Kubota developed the actual technical details of the experiments.
How do you know all this?
Come on, man, I told you, I finally got my memory back.
No, that's not what I mean. I'm trying to ask you why you knew all this stuff in the first place, before you forgot it.
You really want to know?
Of course.
Duh.
Me too.
This is gonna take a while. Hell, it'll probably take me a good 3 days to tell you everything.
Well, we don't have 3 days.
Just give us the short version, alright?
Short version, huh? Alright, fine. I'll give it a shot. No promises, though. I'm a detective. It's a little awkward to say this
Okay.
about myself, but you could probably consider me a lone wolf type. I hold to my own code, because I think doing what's right is more important than doing what you're told. That's why I followed my gut that night. A slim lead brought me to the wharf. It was 9 years ago. The wharf had been cold as fuck, and I could barely see squat. I was investigating a mess of kidnappings, all of them children. It all had one thing in common. A history of visits to one particular hospital. A hospital under the management of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. And my investigation had turned up evidence that Cradle had been involved in the kidnappings. After a little sweet talking, I managed to finally get a real lead from someone inside Cradle. My source told me this.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
So I headed to the wharf. From the shadows, I searched the harbor until I found the ship he was talking about. There was a bunch of movement there.
Slay. Oh my god.
Men in black suits, many of them carrying large bags. The bags. There was something about the way they moved as they were carried. No doubt about it. There were human beings in those bags.
Ew. Ew.
I moved before I realized it. I came out of hiding with my gun already in my hand.
Don't move.
I felt metal touch the back of my head.
Drop the gun. I could kill you right now. It'd be easy to get away with it, too. Just tie an anchor to your feet, and no one would find you for a week. That what you want? The fish here would love a meal.
He kept digging the cold metal thing into my skull. There was nothing I could do. I did what he said and laid my gun on the ground. Then suddenly, there was a sharp pain in my neck. A needle.
A drug?
That was my last thought. My face hit cold concrete. I was out like a light after that. I woke up on a hard floor. Damn it! Shit, my head hurts. I did a quick once-over of the room. Where am I? A small, shabby bed, a dirty sink, a toilet with no privacy. I'd seen it countless times as a cop. I'm in a cell, huh? Facing the toilet was a door set into the wall. It was still pretty woozy, but I made my way over to it. I pushed and pulled on it, but it won't open. Not like I expected much else. Would be dumb enough to put me in a cell and leave it unlocked. Threw myself against the door a few times, but it wouldn't budge. I knew it. I gave up and made my way back to the bed and sat down. Huh. I sat there for a very, very long time. Who knows how long. Then, I heard a faint voice. The voice was far away. I couldn't understand what it was saying, but I could hear one. It was pretty high, probably a little kid. Huh? No, it was several. I hear 5 or 6, maybe more. Where? Where are they coming from? I pressed my ear to the wall and tried to listen through it. No, that's not it. Left. It's coming from under the bed? I hauled on the metal frame and flipped the thing over. And there it was. The bed had hidden an air vent under it. The hole in the wall
Not
was
him
covered by a metal
venting.
grate. I dropped flat on the floor and peered through the grate. I couldn't see shit. But
It's
I
okay,
knew
he's
it
just an engineer.
This was where those voices
No,
were coming
it's true.
from. Hold on. Why are there kids here? But then what my inside man told me popped into my head.
Tonight, a ship is set to take the children to a large passenger liner docked offshore.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Am I on that ship? It didn't matter. All I knew was I had to get to those kids. I checked out the metal grate. Could I fit? I stuck my fingers in and grabbed it. And then...
Why is he gonna give us a shot of the toilet?
I
while he
know.
does this?
Yeah! How do you like that, you son of a bitch? I finally got the damn thing off. Sweat was dripping down my face, so I wiped it off and crawled inside. The first bit or so was tight. I had a wriggle on my belly. It wind up eventually, and there was space for me to crawl along on my hands and knees. I went from crawling like a worm in dirt to skittering like a bug. Couldn't say it was much better, but I'd take what I could get. And when I'd been in the thing long enough to start wondering where it'd take me, a massive sound nearly scared the piss out of me. It was like a heavy metal door had just been slammed shut. Then there was a voice. What? I wasn't sure what it meant, but anything with incinerator is bad news. Then, almost as if that was a cue, I heard a mess of young-sounding voices. A bunch of them were straight up screaming in terror, and all the sounds together made a howl that made the hair on my neck stand straight up. Damn it! What the hell is going on here? I scrambled through the duct as fast as I could. I made a giant racket, but I didn't care at that point. I soon found a metal door on the left side of the duct. The kids were screaming on the other side. I found it. I yanked the handle and threw the door open. I almost ripped the metal off its hinges. What the hell is this place? I couldn't believe what I saw. The room had a dome up top, and there had to be about 9 walls, all the same size. Up in the ceiling was an upside-down funnel, almost like a chimney. I looked down. There they were. The kids I'd been searching for. They all gawked up at me, suddenly silent. For the moment, I'm surprised.
What? I see white hair.
Scared of the room or me, I couldn't tell. Probably both, actually. Not like I can blame them running into a mug like this when they're already scared shitless. I snorted at my own dig at myself and turned to the kids. Don't worry, kids, I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. All of them stood there, frozen. Well, except one. He was a boy, slightly older than the others.
Oh my
Right,
god,
was
is that him? My baby. Aww. He looks really cute. I know, he's just a little guy.
He stepped forward and glared at me suspiciously. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you. It looked like they relaxed some the second I got the words out.
How are you gonna help us?
Yeah, that's his voice.
Where's the exit?
There isn't one. The doors we came in through won't open, and the door over there...
He kind of cut himself off. I think he was considering something before he changed his mind.
Anyway, there's no point. We can't all get out of here. If we don't get out of here, we're gonna be burned to death.
Burned to death?
Can't you hear it? That voice said the incinerator's gonna start up soon. So...
voice spoke again.
Incineration will begin in 15 minutes.
They only had
Damn
15
it.
minutes.
Damn.
I looked back down at the kids. Looks like a good 20 or 30 feet to the floor. No way I could pull
Damn.
out. Too big of a distance for any of us to reach. What the hell was I gonna
This
do?
is crazy.
But then I got an idea. Wait right there. I'm gonna be right back.
What? Where is he going? Are you just gonna leave us here?
They just got frightened again. I'm not the best at that kind of thing, but I tried to reassure them with a smile. Don't worry, all right? I'll be back, I promise. So just stay calm and wait right there. Got it? I didn't wait to hear them respond. There wasn't time. I had to hurry. Well, as fast as a guy could on his hands and knees. Didn't take me long to get back to my cell. Still no way out of there, but I had a plan.
Why does it always show the
I needed
toilet?
something for the room. When I got it, I dove
Makes
back
me
into the
giggle.
hole and took off towards the incinerator. Then, sorry to keep you waiting, guys. I tipped out the doorway and dropped down the rope I brought with me. Back in the cell, I torn the bed sheets into strips and tied them together to make a rope. It was sloppy, but it got the job done.
His mind.
All right, just tie that around yourself, okay? I'll pull you up one at a time.
Right.
Huh. Wait a sec. Something was off. There were more of you before. Where'd the rest of you go? The boy in the uniform answered.
I let them go on ahead. We opened the number 9 door and they left.
What? You're telling me you opened that door?
That's what I said.
Then what the hell are you doing here?
We couldn't go with them.
Why not?
Look, the only people who can go through the numbered door.
He was in the middle of explaining when...
Incineration will begin in 5 minutes.
The wall shook a bit and the voice bouncing around.
Look, that can wait, all right? Just get us out of here.
Right! I grabbed onto the rope. First one I pulled up was a girl with a ponytail. Next was a girl with a red necktie. A boy in a jacket came after. He said he'd climb up on his own. The boy in the uniform was the last up. Like the other kid, he climbed up the rope himself. He looked pretty scrawny, but I guess he was stronger than he looked. He moved fast, but when he was almost to me, we heard some knocking. Everyone looked at the door. It had a thick, square window set into it. On the other side, an angry face was staring in.
God damn it! What's
Ew.
going on here?
It's not freak.
Why is the room empty? Where the hell are those fucking kids?
Oh no.
The door opened, and a man stepped in looking half mad with fury. I recognized his face. I saw him many times in photos during my investigation. The man's name was Gintaro Hongo, the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals.
You nasty fuck.
Hongo saw the boy hanging from the rope. Yeah! It was like he was an animal. He lunged for the rope. Hurry!
I know!
The boy in the uniform booked it up the rope.
You son of a bitch! Get back here, you little shit!
15 feet. 10. The second I could reach the kid, I grabbed him. I hauled him up and tossed him into the duct behind me.
Damn, tossed his ass.
Yeah.
Hongo had lost it. His face didn't even look human. It was like the bastard pulled off his fake face. He was really a terrifying devil or some kind of damn monster. I quickly reeled in the rope, leaving a furious Hongo yelling at me from the floor.
You fucking bastard! You won't get away with this! How dare you compromise this experiment!
Damn.
Experiment? What experiment?
Incineration will begin in 1 minute.
Hey, old man! What the hell are you doing? Hurry up!
The boy in the uniform was trying to get my attention. I may have thrown a salute in the raging asshole's face before I closed the door behind me. No point to going back to the
He's so
cell,
pretty.
So we went down the other direction instead.
His mind.
After about 30 feet, we came across another duct on the left. This one was heading down. Everybody nodded and took turns sliding down it. The duct emptied us out into a narrow hallway. There was a door on either side. The one on the left was a normal double door. But the one on the right was familiar. It had black and yellow stripes, and a device next to it on the wall. The plate on it read, Incinerator. Incinerator?
Yeah, that's where we were.
It was the girl with the red tie who answered me. We were inside an incinerator?
Yeah, Hongo might still be there. It looks like it's been shut
Is
off.
that
though.
true?
It kind of sounds like her.
Wait, what? If he's still in there,
Yeah, that's not good.
that meant we better. We gotta get out of here. Go to the other door, hurry! The kids started running, and I was close on their heels. On the other side of the door was a large spiral staircase. Run! Didn't need to tell them twice. We went up and up and up. Our feet pounded the steps, our arms pumping fast. We went round and round and round. The devil was on our tail. The stairway kept going. We passed a couple of landings when the boy in the uniform
that's
suddenly
Snake.
spoke.
Oh, so maybe the other one was Clover.
Yeah, well, Clover wasn't on the ship. She was on the other, that place in Nevada. Yeah.
Something's up. Akane's not catching up to us.
Oh. Oh no.
Akane?
So that was June?
My kid sister.
Yeah.
The girl with the red necktie.
Yeah.
Akane. That's strange. I didn't remember seeing that name on the list of missing kids.
Hey! Akane!
He kept his hands around his mouth and yelled.
Maybe we outran her.
The boy in the uniform skidded to a stop. I stopped too, and so did the other two kids. When did we do that?
Well, we passed a couple big rooms on the way here. Maybe she took a rest in one of them?
No.
Why would she do that?
Yeah.
Sorry, Grandpa. You keep going. I gotta go look for her downstairs.
He turned to go. Hey kid, wait! God damn it, I said wait! I don't think the kid even heard me. Fuck! I spun around to the boy in the jacket and the girl with the ponytail. I'm going after him. You two keep going, alright? You got it? The girl nodded and ran up the stairs. But the boy...
I'm going with you.
I didn't have time to argue. I just nodded and took off down the stairs. I could hear him following me. We ran all the way to the bottom floor, calling for her. Akane was nowhere to be found.
God damn it, where the hell did she go?
I could tell the kid was frustrated. And then suddenly...
Help me! Somebody help me!
we heard a girl's voice.
Akane!
The boy in the uniform threw open the door and leapt into the hallway by the incinerator. We rushed in after him. I couldn't for the life of me believe what we were seeing. That bastard Hongo had Akane by the
Oh my
arm
god,
and was forcing her
it
into the
is her,
incinerator.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on, goddammit, move!
No, I don't want to! Let me go, please! Let go of me!
She planted her feet squarely on the floor and was struggling to get away. But Hongo was bigger and stronger. She wasn't gonna win.
Akane!
My brother roared with anger and charged toward Hongo.
Help me!
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo lifted Akane bodily into the air and threw her, still fighting him, into the incinerator. Before we could even blink, Hongo had leapt through the door after her. We saw him land inside. And then, the door slammed shut. We ran to the door. We did everything we could think of to get the thing open. But
Ah! Fuck! It's no use! The goddamn thing won't move an inch!
What
he
the
started
fuck?
slamming his fists against the door. He was close to shattering his knuckles with how hard he pounded on it.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
Not funny. Did not laugh.
This is so horrible.
Her voice was muffled, but all of us could hear the sheer terror in it.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here.
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door.
What?
Warning. Warning. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Oh my god.
Incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency incineration command has been acknowledged.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's the same damn thing.
Are you there?
Yeah, we're here. Just hang on, alright? We're gonna figure out a way to save you.
His words would have seemed like a sick joke to her if she'd been able to see how white and bloodless his face was right then.
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
Please help
my god.
This is bad.
This is bad.
It's gonna be alright. I'll figure something out. I promise. I promise, okay? You hear me? I promise.
It was torture listening to her sobbing on the other side of the door. Her brother was nearly crying himself. He could only stand there, fists clenched so tight his knuckles were white.
What happened then?
Come on, man. Put yourself in my shoes. It doesn't end good. You think I want to remember that?
Then...
Yeah. Shit. If I'd known it was gonna be like this, I almost wish I hadn't remembered.
Hey, are you sure?
Huh?
Look, I don't want to ask this either, but there's something I don't get. So if you could just tell me, did that girl, Akane, really...
Yeah, I'm sure. There wasn't anything we could do. After a while, the countdown ended, and we heard something burning. The fire stopped, but we still didn't move. Me and the jacket kid were frozen. The boy in the uniform collapsed as if he couldn't hold himself up anymore. A few minutes passed. The door opened.
Girl.
The boy in the uniform tripped over his own feet running in. We followed, too numb to speak. The air in the incinerator was hot. Every breath made my lungs feel like they were on fire. It was like standing on hot asphalt. And in the middle of the room, there it lay. The kid's legs were shaking so bad, I don't know how he managed to walk. I couldn't see his face, but his body somehow looked empty. Finally, he reached it. He fell to his knees as his legs gave out on him. And then...
No! This is so sad! Oh my god. He's so real.
Can I ask you one more thing?
What's that?
The girl, Akane. What was her last name?
What does it matter to you?
Just tell me, okay? Please?
Kurashiki. Her name was Akane Kurashiki.
Bestie, who's gonna tell them?
Oh my god.
You were there that day, weren't you? The tall kid in the jacket. That was you, wasn't it?
No, it
Yes,
wasn't.
it was. You are correct.
I thought he was talking about
Me too!
Don't misunderstand me. I told you before how Zero threatened me. There was nothing I could do. I couldn't say anything about what happened 9 years ago.
So you're saying you're not working for Zero, right?
Of course not.
Clover, what about you?
Hey, come on! You really think I'm working with Zero? I told you before, you idiot! I was in Nevada, in Building Q. I did hear that a detective rescued the kids on the boat, but...
What?
What if June is working with Zero?
Well, yeah, that's what it seems like, cause like her like number was weird. Remember?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It seems like it's June and Sans.
Bruh.
Bruh.
I didn't know it was you.
Well, I guess I believe you. Alright, let me ask you another question. Santa's real name is Aoi Kurashiki. He's Akane's brother.
Oh my god.
Oh, right.
You know
My
that?
baby.
He's so cute.
No, I didn't. Did you?
Well, yes. I know Aoi Kurashiki was her brother, but I didn't know he was Santa. At least not from the beginning. 9 years ago, he was in the middle of puberty. His voice is entirely different now.
Yes, like...
I'm ashamed to say that even my exceptional hearing wasn't able to make that connection. As such, I had no reason to think Santa was Aoi.
When did you figure it out?
Okay.
Clover told me that Santa might have been one of the subjects of the initial experiment. It was only a short while ago, while we were leaving the library. When she told me that, I had a feeling.
Okay.
Santa is Aoi?
Akane Kurashiki, June's brother?
Okay.
There's still a lot we don't know. I mean, like, a lot. But there is one thing I think we can say we know.
What's that?
The body we found in
Now
the
I
shower room.
know. Now I know.
It had to be Nijisaki, dressed up to look like Snake.
What?
Come on, man. What kind of detective are you? You didn't figure that out already?
God, he got his ass.
Hey.
He's
go
been
easy on me,
waiting
man. I
for
just
that
got my memory
moment for
back,
like
right?
hours.
Go easy and slack.
Well, if he is, the 3 murders make sense then, don't they? Yeah, that's right. Murder. Kubota blew himself up, but that was murder too. So why did these murders take place?
If Junpei is correct, and the body in the shower room was Nijisaki's, that means all of the people who were murdered were involved with the creation of the Nonary Project. Kubota, the person who conducted the actual experiments.
Wait,
Yeah.
where's
Nijisaki,
Ace been this whole
Hongo's
time?
assistant.
He was one of the people that Sans took with him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And I was also thinking of that. He might have like that knife. So that could be kind of bad.
Who has the knife?
You know how like Ace got that knife from the ninth man? Like his corpse?
Oh. Yeah.
Like so he might have that again. And like he might be using that for evil.
Okay, well, Sans has a gun.
Musashino,
So.
Yeah,
the man
that's
who
true.
financed the project.
You mean this was all just revenge? Santa is Zero. He's getting revenge for the death of his sister. That's why he killed them.
No, I don't think Santa actually murdered anyone. If I'm right, then it's not hard to figure out who the next victim's gonna be, is it? I'm pretty sure I don't
He
have to
did,
tell
and
you.
he's crazy, and he's valid, and I love him.
We can make him worse.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, actually, I think he needs to be fixed. Like, he could still kill people that deserve it.
Yeah.
But I could fix him. I like him. That's my scrunkly.
What the hell's going on here?
It must be 6 a.m. Our time is
Yeah,
up.
because you guys took so fucking long.
Shit!
Come on, we need to get out of here.
How?
Use the key card.
I'm betting this sucker opens the exit. Come on, let's go.
I don't know why they took so long. Like,
Oh,
just goofing off.
they were like really talking.
To be fair, Seven literally was like, "It's gonna be a long story, guys." And they were like, "Well, we don't have that kind of time. Give us the short version." And he was like, "I guess I'll try." And then he continued to give him the long version.
I know, like yeah, go off, I guess.
It's Junpei lying. It's unlocked.
Literally, shut up and run.
I know.
Yeah. Now we can go back to the library. Hurry up, Jeffrey. What do I do? Let's go.
Let's go.
All right. Let's go.
Let's go.
Fucking finally.
God damn.
I think that's the last one.
Huh. I think the shaking stopped.
It would seem so, but we are yet to be out of danger.
You're right. Let's hurry.
This exit needs the Uranus card, too.
Uranus.
Hey, Junpei.
Uranus.
Yeah, I know. All right, it's open. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, Neptune Key. Let's see if you work. Yes! Huh, I think it unlocked.
Okay.
It says incinerator. So this is the incinerator.
This is the first
Okay.
time I've seen it from this side, but yeah, I think so.
Then there ought to be a lever near the door.
Yeah, right here.
Pull that and the door should open.
Got it.
Why would you want to do that? Did you guys not learn the first time?
What? Oh
Let's go.
my god.
Why do we have to go in here? Oh, I guess that's true.
What
Damn!
the hell is going on?
Hello?
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Jumpy, you came to get me.
I'm sus of you.
Of course I did. I made a
Right?
promise.
Like, who are you?
I'm so glad you're here. So glad.
I'm not.
What happened to you?
I'm fine.
Are you evil?
I just fainted. I wasn't feeling very good.
I think
I'm
you're
feeling
faking it.
A lot better now, though.
Are you sure?
Yes. I just need to rest a little longer. I'm sure I'll be fine. You shouldn't
It
worry
won't be.
about me.
Santa.
Damn, what's
Oh
wrong
my
with
god.
him?
His
Hey,
IBS.
where is it?
No.
Where's the gun? You hide it somewhere?
Oh,
I don't have it.
damn.
Did he get
Sucker
stabbed?
punched and
Oh,
They took the gun.
No.
okay.
Who took it?
What? Isn't that obvious?
I took the gun.
I swear to God.
Ace.
We've come full
Just what the
circle.
hell do you think
Yeah.
you're doing, Ace? Or maybe I ought to say Gentaro Hongo, CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. You have me at a disadvantage. And I don't like that. You know me, but I don't know you. Do you have any idea how much I've suffered? Can you even begin to understand my pain?
Don't
Pain
care.
of prosopagnosia,
Don't care, yeah.
right?
Another irritating insect.
Damn.
And how do you know that?
Good question.
No matter. If you don't want to answer, it
He
makes no
doesn't
difference
even
to
know.
me.
He's like, I just know.
This is a waste of time anyway.
I
It's
just
time
know.
for me to
I just
First
remembered.
is 1. Give me your hand. 8. And with
Lotus
this,
has been getting like manhandled around for the last like forever. God.
9.
What?
The ninth man. Kubota's bracelet.
Oh my
I
God.
believe
Flop.
I've won this game. I've had
No.
quite a time playing with you. I must thank Zero, I suppose.
Wait, what? Ace doesn't know who Zero is. What the hell are you planning, Santa?
At any rate, this game ends now. I will escape, and the rest of you will have a slightly less pleasant ending. I suggest you enjoy your final moments. Goodbye. Wait!
Man.
What? Why isn't it opening?
Haha.
One more time.
Flop.
Now open!
I never noticed she was wearing jeans.
Me neither. It's crazy.
No! What is this? Why? The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9! Then
This
why?
is us trying
Why
to do
isn't it
puzzles.
opening?
Stop.
Like, actually.
He needs to cheat. Oh my god.
Whoa.
He's like Kyutaro.
Why did he? No!
Oh, that was close. Too close. Thank you, Seven.
Don't mention it. Just one punch ain't enough for this piece of shit. After what he did 9 years ago, I ought to rip him to pieces. But if a suspect
Take
can't
the
talk, they ain't
gun.
much good. Once he's locked up in a cell, we're gonna have a little chat.
No, just kill him.
9 years ago? Then you must be. Yeah. You finally figured it out,
Yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah. I guess they took the gun.
Ace, you killed Kubota, Nijisaki, and Musashido, didn't you?
Wait. Nijisaki?
Oh, right. You don't know yet. Alright. We'll just go through them in order then. Let's start off with Kubota. You talked
Is
to
now the
Kubota and
time?
managed to convince him to go into door 5.
We
You killed him
know.
without... The way I figure it, you had 4 motives. 1. In the nonary game,
One.
the number 9 is dangerous. Whoever had the 9 bracelet could join whatever team they wanted. Adding 9 to any number doesn't change the digital root, which means that number 9 could do whatever they wanted. You wanted to remove that threat as soon as possible. 2. You wanted the number 9 bracelet for yourself, so that you could make use of its power. In fact, you did use it in the murder of Nijisaki. 3. Even if his number hadn't been 9, Kubota was a problem. He knew your past. He knew what had happened 9 years before. You needed to silence him before he told anyone. 4. But last, and perhaps the most disturbing, you used Kubota as a test. You wanted to know how serious this nonary game was. Was it truly life or death, or simply a harmless prank? You convinced him to break the rules so you could see what would happen. That was why you killed Kubota. But he was only the first. Next was Nijisaki. While everyone was off looking for the missing parts for the Reds, you ran into Nijisaki near the big hospital room. However, because of your prosopagnosia, you didn't realize he was Nijisaki. Chiefly because, when you met him, he was dressed like Snake. That was why you thought Nijisaki was Snake.
No, that's not... That was Nijisaki? Why? How did...
Snake was one of my subjects 9 years ago. He probably hates me. But if that's true, why isn't he saying anything? Is he keeping quiet because he can't see? Or perhaps he's working with Zero to get revenge on me. Whatever the reason, anyone who knows my past is a threat. Before he tries anything, I need to get rid of him. That was when you decided you had to kill him. The murder weapon was Kubota's bracelet. You just waved it over the Red. Verified your own number, and then grabbed Nijisaki's arm and forced it over the scanner panel. Then, when the door opened, you kicked him in. 9 seconds later, the door closed. And then 81 seconds passed. And poor Nijisaki was dead.
Poor? I don't know about poor.
Snake is still alive?
It was kind of deserved.
Yeah, it was definitely deserved.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm as good as new.
Slay.
Thank you for killing the wrong man, but I can't say I like knowing that you wanted me dead. Although, to be honest, even if you hadn't tried to kill me, I would still hate you very much.
Get him. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't blame you.
Last but not least, let's talk about Musashido's death. When Clover and I were investigating the chart room, you came over to talk to me. Do you remember what you said?
Oh, a pocket watch. Might I take a look at it?
I handed it to you, and you left the room. You had been in charge of the Nonary project. Of course you would have known the solution to every puzzle, which would mean that you also knew how to get out of the wheelhouse. All you had to do was place the watch in the indentation on the door to unlock it. With the door open, you could enter the captain's quarters. Musashido was there. Conveniently placed next to him was an axe that practically begged you to kill him with it. You picked up that axe and buried the blade deep in the other man's chest.
Oh, that's crazy.
One blow was all it took, and then you returned to the chart room as if nothing had happened.
Whoa.
There was something I wanted
That's
to speak with
crazy.
you about, Junpei. Could you come with me for a moment?
I had no reason to say no, so I followed you to the wheelhouse. When we stepped inside, remember how you slipped your hand into my vest?
What?
What?
You pulled out a
He
piece
copped a
of paper,
few?
the one I used to cheat during the vote. But that wasn't really what you were after. Your true purpose had been to slip the watch into my pocket. It wasn't a very good plan. Had way too many holes, and someone saying the wrong thing could have brought it all down around you. You must have been desperate, but what made you willing to risk it all to do it? Ace, Musashido's murder is the only one I don't understand. You obviously did it, but why?
Because of this.
What's with the paper?
Just read it.
Let's see. Number 1. There are 2 ways you might survive this ordeal. The first is to win the Nonary game. The second is for you to confess your sins of 9 years past. I have prepared a camera in the captain's quarters. The images captured by that camera will be streamed through a satellite and distributed across the world.
Damn.
Simply look into
Whoa.
the camera and repent. Once you have confessed everything, I will release you from this ship. To make your confession more credible, I have left you a witness in the captain's quarters. Perhaps he will confess with you. The decision is yours. Do as you please. Zero.
When I awoke in that room on D-Deck, I found that in my pocket. That was why I chose door 1 when we voted. If I went through that door, I knew I could get to the captain's quarters. As you said, I knew how to enter the wheelhouse. My plan was to find the pocket watch before anyone else. If I could, then my alibi would be set. At least, that was the plan. Unfortunately for me, you got to it first. That sleight of hand was the best I could manage on short notice.
You meant to kill him from the beginning then? Musashido, I mean.
I only knew Musashido was the witness after I reached the captain's quarters. I asked him, and he answered. He seemed groggy. Perhaps he had only just awoken from sedation. I suppose Nijisaki was in much the same state. He seemed confused and disoriented when I encountered him. But yes, you are correct. I intended to kill him from the beginning, even though I didn't know who he was. I proceeded to the captain's quarters in order to remove this so-called witness.
Ace, you figured it out, haven't you? You were being manipulated.
Yes, so it would seem. I was little more than a puppet, in many ways. Everywhere I went, everything was already prepared. The Reds in the large hospital room were dismantled. Nijisaki was dressed like Snake. There was an axe in the captain's quarters. Musashido was delirious from the anesthetic, so he couldn't fight back. Nijisaki as well. In retrospect, I can't understand how I could have fallen into such a simple trap.
You're a flop.
Loser.
But yes.
Yeah.
Yes. This was a trap. It was
A
Zero's
deserved
trap,
one.
Mm-hmm.
and I fell for it. Hook,
I'm
line,
kind
and
of a
sinker.
Zero stan. Like,
I
Slay.
did everything he
Yeah,
wanted
like,
me
I
to
can't
do.
really be mad at Zero. Like, you kind of got them good.
By manipulating you, Zero was able to kill 3 people and keep the blood off his own hands.
Yup.
Yup.
All of this
Yup.
was
That's
revenge for
bestie.
what happened 9 years ago.
Very cunty of them.
That's why this nonary game happened. Am I right, Santa?
Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I don't know any...
Ain't no point trying to play dumb anymore, Santa. Actually,
My
I guess I should call
bestie.
you Aoi Kurashiki.
Her
huh?
bestie.
My memory came back to me, kid. You're Aoi Kurashiki. No doubt about it. Never thought I'd be back in this room talking to you. But hey, I guess this was all part of your plan, right? After all,
I think
the
he's
person who planned the
confused.
notary game this time
I think
around was
Zero is actually Akane.
Yeah, like, it feels too obvious now that Sans would be Zero.
And Zero's you.
He said, bitch, what?
Looks like you really do have your memories back, huh?
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it then, huh? Yeah.
What?
You got me. I'm Aoi Kurashiki. I was one of the kids
Okay.
in the nonary game 9 years
Yeah.
ago. I made it out.
Okay.
So did Snake over there. But
Okay.
there's one thing... No, I guess there's 2 things you got wrong.
Yeah,
Number
you're
one,
not Zero.
Yeah.
I ain't Zero.
Yeah.
Period. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Wait, what?
Sure, I was helping Zero out, but I'm really more of an assistant, like a secretary.
So Zero is June then?
Yeah.
But an assistant's only an assistant. I didn't come up with all this. All I did was follow Zero's orders.
Then, if you're not Zero, who is?
Calm down there,
Um.
Junpei. Didn't I say 2 things? You made one more mistake. Junpei, you just said all of this was revenge for what happened 9 years ago. That's why this nonary game happened. But that's not it.
What?
Revenge isn't the only purpose. There's another reason you guys are playing the nonary game. To save someone.
Save someone?
Ooh.
Right. You were brought here to help my sister.
Okay.
Save Akane.
What the hell are you talking about? Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago in this room. I was there. I saw... What?
What?
What the hell? Where is she? Where's Akane Kurashiki? Ugh! Oh, my head! My head, it feels like it's gonna pop.
Literally, what is happening?
I don't know.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. I just... Oh! I swear to God, my head feels like it's about to explode!
What was the Nonary Project? I'm sure you know already, but I'll tell you one more time. It was a project designed to test a particular phenomenon. And what was that phenomenon? For 2 organisms to communicate with one another in the absence of physical contact. The morphogenetic field theory. Could human beings use these invisible fields to exchange information? That was what this experiment was conducted to determine. There were 2 separate locations. One was the Gigantic, and the other was a building in Nevada called Building Q. The 9 children trapped in Building Q were faced with numerous puzzles, copies of identical ones on the Gigantic. They were told to send their answers into the Morphic field set and transmit them to their brothers and sisters on the Gigantic. The transmitters were put in Building Q, and the receivers were put on the Gigantic. Each sibling pair was supposed to be split up, but there was a mistake. Akane was a transmitter. She should have been in Building Q. However, for some reason, she was placed on the Gigantic with the receivers, like me. Perhaps she was mistaken for someone who was supposed to be in Group A. Whatever the case, Akane ended up on the Gigantic. I think I've told you enough. You get it, don't you? I'm pretty sure you know where this is going, Junpei.
Where what is going?
Don't play dumb. You know things you shouldn't. Things you couldn't. How did you know Ace had prosopagnosia? How did you know why Ace wanted to kill Kubota and how Nijisaki was killed? Were you surprised when you found out Ace was Hongo? And what about the coffin Snake was trapped in? How the hell did you open it?
Well, that's...
I don't know who's talking. I think it's supposed to be us. What the fuck? He knew because I knew. Junpei was receiving information that I sent to him through the Morphic field set. It's simple, really. How do I know the alternate futures then? Imagine a river that splits in two, like an upside down Y. The river flows from the top to the bottom from a single stream into two branches. It only flows in one direction. It can never flow backwards. Information is the same way. It moves from the past to the future but never flows backward. That's why people at the river's source in the past will never know about those downstream in the future. The people downstream will never know about one another either. Information only flows along the path of the river. But I am different. I can manipulate the Morphic field set to the pluck knowledge from the future. I know what happens on either fork of the river, even though the people on either fork know nothing about one another. Now, who am I? I am I, the 9th letter of the alphabet. Bitch, what? But I am also Zero. Are we Zero? What is... I don't know what's happening. It's supposed to be us. I don't know. No, that's not true. I'm not really Zero. Not yet. Perhaps you could say I am less than Zero. Oh my god. Zero is my future. In 9 years, I will be Zero. What the fuck? Where did she go? June. No, Akane. Where did you go?
Santa!
Why is Clover... Oh shit.
Freeze.
Oh. Oh god. You have to make a new fan cam. I will. Thank you. Santa's got the gun. This fucking... this whole image with the caption and everything. He's got the gun.
Guess he picked it up when we were watching. Looks like he's turned the tables on Ace, though. Wonder how he likes having a gun to his head.
Get up.
Damn!
Oh my god!
He looks cute.
So fine! Sure isn't about to take that gun off him for a minute, is he? I now realize why I was so miserable playing this game for the last hour. Not only did we have to do puzzles, but Sans wasn't there.
Yeah, Sans wasn't there.
Ace isn't putting up any kind of fight. I mean, I don't think I would either, but he just looks drained. I guess he's going for the door, huh? He doesn't need to verify to go through that door, but...
Hey, what's your plan, Santa? What are you doing?
He can't go through any numbered doors with just 2 people. What the hell is he thinking?
Didn't I tell you? I'm Santa Claus.
Oh god, what the hell does that even mean?
Shit. They're out.
What the freak?
What? And now the gate's shut.
Why did you just watch them, Junpei?
Looks like the rest of us are stuck in here. Why is he being so calm?
Why didn't they just follow?
They're all looking at me. At least Seven's headache is gone. He seems to be alright.
Well, I guess there's no harm in trying.
What is happening?
Let's see if this door still opens.
Damn. Well, it looks like this door isn't opening anytime soon.
Oh my god.
You mean we're trapped?
So it would seem.
What the hell is Santa trying to do?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, what?
Have you considered where we are? There can really only be one thing Santa would do now.
So funny.
No, you can't be serious.
Why would Sans kill them all?
Oh, but he is. Shit, we've got to do something. Maybe we can still get out through door 9?
There's the red. Yeah, alright, we can do this. I've just gotta... No, it's not gonna work. There's no way.
Oh. 5 of us can't open this door. Oh. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 equals 26. 2 plus 6 equals 8. Fuck!
Damn.
Is there any combination that'll work? Where's the 9 bracelet?
Can I borrow your pen and notebook?
Okay.
Sure, why not? I don't think I'm gonna need them. Ever again. She certainly looks purposeful. Looks like she's writing equations, a lot of them. Huh? Oh man, she doesn't look very happy. What? Hey, no need to be ripping pages out like that. Jeez.
What the hell are you doing, Clover? Give me that!
Why isn't he speaking?
I don't know. He's just thinking. He's very,
He's mute.
yeah. Oh my god, Link.
Let's see. Let's check.
What?
Oh.
There's no other way?
What?
It's okay. Go.
Lotus.
Oh.
Lotus is like the only one where we don't know we don't know what she was doing before this, like why she's even here.
Come on, you know we can't do that.
She was a coder.
Yeah, I guess so. And
Well,
like
we don't know,
Junpei.
like... Oh, yeah, that too.
Like why the fuck is Junpei here?
Don't get me.
Huh.
I'm sure you'd love to get rid of me.
God
Aww.
damn it, you idiot!
Whoa, where the hell did that come from? Looks like she expected that about as much as I did.
Without, if you're not... Look, it'd be bad, alright?
Oh.
Do you want her? Do you want her?
Yeah.
Or a copy. He
kind of wants her.
Oh my god.
Yeah. If there weren't assholes like you around, I'd be out of a job.
Oh my god.
Look, I'm just not leaving you behind, alright? End of story.
7.
He's right. I'm not
7.
leaving you either.
7.
Me too.
You didn't honestly think I'd abandon you, did you?
You're all idiots.
Act as tough as you want, Lotus. We can all see you're about to cry.
That being said, however, I doubt we would be able to open the door anyway, even if we were to leave Lotus behind.
Huh? Why?
I trust you remember what happened to Ace? I couldn't, see exactly what happened, but I was able to guess what he was attempting to do earlier at the Red.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it didn't work.
No! What is this? The digital root should be 9! It has to be 9! Then why? Why isn't it open?
Remember how we used to want him?
I know, what the fuck? I liked him when he just seemed like a cool guy.
You can't trust DILFs.
Why don't we give it a shot?
You can't trust 30-year-old DILFs. You can only trust 30-year-old baby girls.
No, it's true.
Snake is a baby girl.
It's true. A baby girl.
Yes, that
I'm a
is
baby
what I said.
You were right.
It ain't opening.
Flop.
But it did
number
open
is
9
wrong.
years ago. The digital root was 9 then, I'm sure of it.
You think maybe they changed the settings?
Perhaps.
Shit. If we can't get through the door, we can't get out. The walls are way too high. There's no way in hell we could get to that hole 7 popped out of 9 years ago. All we can do is stand here and stare at the door with a 9 on it. I guess this is it. This is the end.
Anyway, where's Akane?
Oh, look what it says. It's right here.
What?
Can you-
Oh!
Akane vision.
Well,
What the fuck?
so I guess it's technically you.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
I was watching. I have watched everything that was reflected in his eyes. I was listening. Every sound that vibrated in his eardrums, I heard, smell, taste, touch. I felt everything he felt.
No, bitches.
That's right. I knew. I knew everything about him. What he was thinking, what he was feeling, what he was sensing. All of his feelings and worries and fears became mine. My mind, my consciousness was inside of him.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. Through the morphic fields that we were resonant, and we were as one.
Oh
There's
my God.
synergy.
I was him, and at the same time, I was an observer. It started with a tremendous noise like a clap of thunder. That was approximately 9 hours ago. A bomb had gone off on the ship we were on. That was when my resonance with him began. My resonant event melted into him and we became one, inside of Junpei. Somehow I found myself in Junpei's mind, 9 years in the future.
What?
I have no idea what's going on.
But I didn't lose myself. I was living in 2 realities at once. One was the present, and the other was the future. Perhaps you can think of it as 2 movies showing on the same screen at the same time. Eventually, it becomes difficult to separate them and determine which movie is which. However, if I concentrated, I was able to focus on one or the other. That was why I was able to grasp what was happening in front of me.
Come on, over here!
That was my brother Ali. He was yelling. I followed him. Around me were 7 other children. They all looked like.
Is that Lotus?
It does kind of look like Lotus. But like, I think Lotus is too old for her to be in here. I don't know.
We don't know their ages, do we?
Yeah, but they were always calling Lotus like old.
Yeah, they're just misogynist, babe.
I guess you're right. Yeah.
Come on, hurry up!
No, that can't be Lotus.
It does look like her though, and she has like the same like color like of her dress. I don't know. I'm confused.
That is weird.
We ran down a long straight hallway and burst into a large hospital room. Everyone was arguing. 2 of the boys got in a fist fight. A girl watching them began to cry. I want to go home, she cried. I want to go home. Another girl slapped the crying girl and glared down at her.
Damn!
Damn. It had been 2 hours since the notary game began. We were starting to fall apart. Just when all hope seemed lost, Light started talking.
I will become the god of this neighborhood.
Light Yagami. He was blind. 9 years later, we would call him Snake. Kira.
Hello, everyone?
Please.
Could you come over here for a moment?
He was older than most of us, and his voice had authority and dignity. The fights died down, and we gathered around him.
I have a little sister. She is very important to me. Right now, she is over in Building Q and is desperately trying to send information over to me. Her name is Clover, and today is her 9th birthday.
Aww. As he spoke, he pulled something from his pocket.
Oh.
In his hand were 9 4-leaf clovers.
I was going to give these to her as a birthday present. I was outside picking them when I was abducted. I'm sure I've already told you, but I am blind. For a man who can't see, collecting 9 of a very specific plant is, well, it is difficult. But my sister means a great deal to me, and I hope that these would show her how much I cared for her. Since it's her 9th birthday, I thought 9 4-leaf clovers would be appropriate.
That's so cute.
Every one of you has a brother or a sister in Building Q with Clover. For their sake, we have to survive. We have to get off this ship. Do you understand? If we're going to do that, there are 3 things you have to remember. We need trust and love, and we have to have faith in one another. If we can take all 3 of those to heart, then I promise that good luck will come our way. Did you know that the leaves on the 4-leaf clover mean faith, trust, love, and luck? Those words are leaf words. So if you believe what I've told you, and you understand, then I want you each to have one of these. They're a promise between friends.
He gave a clover to each of us. I took one too. Eventually, he was left with only a single 4-leaf clover. He had one last thing to say.
Now don't ever forget, so long as you have that, we will always be connected. Do you understand?
When he finished, the tension of only a few minutes before was gone. We were calm. After that, we ran around the ship for a while longer and opened several of the numbered doors until we finally found a door with the number 9 on it. In fact, there were 2 doors with 9 on them, and we found them in the chapel. We split into 2 groups and walked through the doors. Before long, we all found ourselves in a room with a ceiling that looked like an upside-down funnel. For some reason, this room had number 9, but this time it was the only one. But if there was only one door, that meant only 5 people could escape.
That's not true. Is it only 3 to 5 people?
Yeah,
That's stupid.
I know. We began to panic. Then, as if things had not gotten bad enough already,
Warning. Warning. Emergency Incineration Command has been acknowledged. Automatic incineration will take place in 18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately. Repeat. Emergency Incineration Command.
What? What's happening? What did that thing say? That didn't sound good.
my brother Ali swallowed hard and answered,
I think it means this room is gonna burn.
Burn!
The plaque on the door says incinerator, and that voice said that the incineration is about to start. And incinerate means to burn.
No! Help me!
Abject terror filled the room as everyone began to scream and cry. Every pair of eyes were
God.
filled with despair.
Oh no, not the.
No!
Yikes.
Then, high up on the wall, a door opened and a man appeared.
Our
He-
bestie.
Yeah, he was a huge, frightening mountain of a man, as large as a bear.
Johnny J. Saw.
9 years later, we will call him 7.
Don't worry, kids. I'm not your enemy. I'm one of the good guys. I'm a detective. I'm here to rescue you.
The rest happened just like 7 had said it did. The 4 of us who had stayed behind were saved by 7. We crawled through the vent away from the incinerator and slid down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
We came out on the other side of door 9. On the wall opposite the door was a set of double doors. We ran through those and began to run up the spiral stairs. As we ran, I led the way.
What?
Behind me were Nona. Nona?
Oxenfree.
My brother Ali, Snake, and 7. The other children, the ones who had gone through door 9 before us, were up ahead. I could hear them cheering each other on. We ran and ran and ran. We leapt across as many stairs as we could and kept running. The stairs spiraled upward like a tornado. Eventually, I pulled ahead of the rest. Perhaps Nona had slowed them down.
What?
I didn't want to lose them, so I slowed down as well. I didn't stop, but I glanced over my shoulder from time to time to see if they had caught up. That was when I realized.
Oh no, where is it? Did I drop Jumpy's present?
What?
I knew I'd had it with me when we passed through the vent. Then, had I dropped it as we slid out? I had to go back. I had to. But I knew I couldn't tell the others. They would stop me. I was sure of that. I didn't stop to think. I simply moved. I ran to the central hall, the room that connected to all the other areas of the ship. I hid in the shadows, and moments later I felt a rush of wind as they ran past me up the staircase. I waited until they were out of sight and then I ran. I moved as quietly as I could, down and down and down. Finally, I reached the bottom deck.
Girl, why would you do this?
This is so stupid.
I ran into the hallway and looked around frantically.
There it is!
You're a fucking idiot.
It was just where I thought it would be, sitting under the opening of the vent. I ran over and snatched it from the floor, But as I ran back towards the stairs and freedom...
You're an idiot. You're literally a fucking idiot.
I mean, I guess she's just a kid, but damn, you'd think even a kid would be smarter than that. The door to the incinerator opened and a man stepped out. It was Hongo. Gentaro Hongo. 9 years later, we would call him Ace.
Ah, how
Boo.
wonderful to see you decided to come back.
It looked mechanical, as if someone had simply pulled out the corners of his mouth.
Come with me. We must continue the experiment.
I shook my head, eyes wide. Slowly, I began to walk backwards. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Then I spun around and broke into a run.
Charlie Brown.
I felt Hongo's hand close over my left wrist.
I said, come with me.
No.
There was an edge of insanity to his voice now. I pulled as hard as I could.
No! Stop! Let go of me! Let go!
I shook my body and flailed my arms, trying desperately to get Hongo to let go of me. But as I was still only a child, I was no match for a man like Hongo.
Stop struggling, goddammit! Do as I tell you!
He heaved on my arm, trying to pull me into the incinerator. I screamed.
Help me! Somebody help me!
Then suddenly,
Akane!
the door to the stairs flew open, and my brother Ali burst out of it. Behind him came Seven and Snake.
Akane!
He cried my name again as he leapt toward Hongo.
You came back!
I cried out, but then
Ah! You're too late, idiot!
Hongo threw his full weight against my arm, pulling us both into the incinerator. The force of it threw me to the floor. I scrambled to my feet and looked toward the open number 9 door. Hongo stood between it and me, but behind him I could see my brother, his fists clenched. But those fists never reached Hongo. With the cold, heartless scrape of metal on metal, the door slammed shut. Hongo glanced at me mechanically, his face registering that there was an object there, but not anything he would consider a human being. Then he turned away and walked to the red that sat next to the door. He reached into his pocket and removed 2 bracelets. He waved them both over the scanner panel. 2 asterisks appeared on the red. He checked the screen, then tossed the bracelets carelessly onto the floor. What was he doing? What was the point? He made no effort to explain himself, of course. He said nothing at all and walked past me as though I were nothing more than a rock by the roadside. A few moments later, the 2 other doors slid shut as well. Faintly, I could hear someone pounding on the door behind me. I turned around and ran toward the door with the 9.
Akane! Akane! Are you okay?
I could hear a voice from the other side of the door. A worried, frightened voice.
Help me!
My throat was already raw, but I screamed as loud as I could. My voice echoed lonely around the empty room.
What should I do? I think I'm trapped in here!
Where's Hongo?
He went out the other door!
What?
Then it started again.
Warning, warning. Emergency incineration will begin in
Oh, now it's Junpei.
18 minutes. Please evacuate the incinerator immediately.
Oh. Holy shit. Man, I knew what it was gonna say, but that is one hell of a creepy voice.
I knew it!
It's starting.
Santa started the incinerator.
Fuck!
Man, I never thought I'd hear that damn voice again after 9 years.
What the hell? What the hell? What in God's name are you talking about? It's 9 years this and 9 years that, and when it's not 9 years something, then you're talking about some sort of fucking experiments. You aren't making any sense.
Girl, this is not
She's
the time.
valid. I mean, she's valid.
I'm sorry, Lotus, but we really don't have time to explain it right now. I promise.
You
I'll tell
guys didn't
everything
have
once we
time
get out
when
of
you
here.
only had an hour left, but you guys were like, let me tell a 9-hour-long story real quick.
No, it's true.
But
Incineration will begin in 17 minutes.
you know what that means, right? Incinerate means burn. What kind of idiot do you think I am? I know what incinerate means. Well, god damn it. Okay, fine. I won't ask anything else. Talk about whatever you want. But you have to do something for me. 7, figure this out.
What? Why me?
Just shut up and stop this thing.
How the hell?
There has to be some sort of emergency shut-off button.
There isn't anything like that.
How the hell do you know?
Because I looked for it 9 years ago.
Yeah, Lotus isn't happy about that. Can't really blame her. Wait. The floor, it's moving.
Whoa. What the fuck?
What else can I say about it, but...
What the hell is that?
What is that?
What else can I say? The floor opened and a machine rose up out of it. It looked like a computer. At least it kind of did. There was a monitor, a keyboard, and a cross-shaped device of some kind. Something about the machine scared me, but I forced myself to walk up to it. I was terrified. Tears poured down my face. I wiped them off even as more took their place and forced myself forward. Finally, I reached it. I looked at the screen. It was blank. All I saw was my own frightened face staring back at me from the glass, drenched in tears.
All I can see on the screen is a reflection of my own face. I'm looking kind of freaked out and fucking crazy. I know I'm sweating like crazy, but seeing it kind of drives it home. I probably smell. Okay, just calm down, okay? All right? Everything's gonna be okay. God. Man, I wish that thing would just shut up.
Incineration will begin 15 minutes.
Alright, back to this thing. If it's only showing up now, then it's gotta be important. But what the hell am I supposed to do with it?
Hey, move!
Yeah. Hey, we're all tense, lady. That doesn't mean you get to shove people around.
Okay, it's turned on. There's nothing on the screen, though. Oh, this is bad. This is really bad. If there's nothing on here, how are we supposed to do anything with it?
Sure, I'll just push buttons. I'm sure that'll... Huh? Well, at least it's on now. What's on the screen, though?
What is this?
What's up?
It looks like some sort of puzzle.
No.
Got a bunch of numbers and letters scattered across a 5x5 grid. The numbers range from 1 to 8.
Do you think that if we solve this puzzle, the incinerator will stop? Yeah. Well, we can hope, right?
Right, puzzle, how do you work? Oh man, that goddamn voice again.
Incineration will begin in 13.
In 13 minutes. Can we really do this? My heart feels like it's gonna pop.
My heart was pounding like it was about to explode. I stared at the puzzle on the screen. I was sure I had to solve it somehow, but I had no idea how. My connection to Jumpy had been gone for a while. His mind was gone. I couldn't get any more information from him. I felt the seconds tick by as I stared at the screen, completely lost. My cheeks felt hot as tears poured over them. And then I heard a voice.
Hey, what are you doing?
It was muffled. I turned around. Pressed against the window in the entry door was a face. A frightening, evil face. It was Hongo.
Bitch, do you have anything better to do?
I know. How long had he been watching me?
Ah, don't know what to do.
He was yelling, but his voice was still muffled.
It's simple, really. But I suppose I might as well tell you. Just solve the puzzle on that machine.
His laughter was muffled by the door, but it still tore at my heart like the claws of a vicious monster. I bit my lip and glared at Hongo, struggling to hold back hot tears.
You're a terrible person! I hate you!
Oh my!
How
could you call a gentleman such as myself a terrible person? That's not very nice. I'm quite fair. I don't use tricks or play dirty. You see? I've even left you a way out.
A way out?
Didn't you hear me? All you have to do is solve that puzzle. Do that, and you can stop the incinerator.
What's the point of stopping it? You'll only capture me and make me do this all again. I'm not going to listen to you. If you're just going to throw me back in here, I might as well just die now.
My goodness, haven't you listened to anything I've said? I told you, I'm a fair man.
Huh?
If you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will in turn activate. If this experiment is to deliver valid results, there must be a chance of success. If you succeed, you will escape.
The verification function of the red?
Then I remembered. Before Hongo left the room, he had scanned 2 bracelets into the red.
Ah, so you do remember. Right now there are 2 numbers in the red. The first is 1, and the second is 3. Say, Akane, what's your number?
I looked down at my left hand. The face on my bracelet showed a 5.
Ooh.
1 plus 3 plus 5 equals 9. I ran to the door with the 9 on it. I grabbed the red and put my hand against the scanner panel.
You really aren't one for listening, are you?
I hear Hongo's muffled voice from across the room.
I've already told you, didn't I? Once you solve the puzzle, the verification function of the red will activate. In other words, if you haven't solved the puzzle, you can't enter your number. What kind of fool are you?
Why are you doing this?
You could never understand. You don't know what it's like to spend every day surrounded by monkeys. Now start the experiment. Solve the puzzle.
I can't! I don't know how!
Of course you don't. Isn't that the point? You understand, don't you? Access the morphogenetic field and find the solution.
I can't!
Then you'll die. You'll burn alive. It's gonna be quite hot in there in a few minutes. I imagine it'll be very painful.
His horrible laugh echoed across the room, and even after his face disappeared from the window, I could still hear it.
Incineration will begin in 10 minutes.
I was crying, great gulping sobs broken by hiccups that shook my body. I was terrified. I could feel my fear pressing down on me like a tremendous weight. Somehow I forced my shaking legs to carry me back to the device. I stared at the monitor.
I can't. I just can't. There's no way. I can't figure this out.
What was I going to do? I didn't know. I didn't even know where to start. Fear scattered my thoughts, and all I could think of was how I was going to die. My palms were sweating and my blood was boiling in my veins. It was
Knees
hot.
weak, arms this heavy. There's vomit on her sweater already.
I couldn't
Always
breathe.
spaghetti.
I felt dizzy. My heart roared in my chest as if it would pound itself to pieces.
I think I'm finally starting to get it.
You're starting to get it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Cause Akane and Aoi, like, were supposed to go to 2 different places, right? But they fucked up.
Yeah.
And they ended up in the same place. So, instead of Akane having, like, a connection to Aoi through the field, her connection is with Junpei in the future.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
when Aoi was like, you guys aren't only playing this game to get revenge, you're also doing it to save my sister. And so basically they needed the Nonary game to happen in the future so that Akane from the past could have that connection with Junpei through the field from the future. So she's not going to know how to do this puzzle until Junpei in the future does the puzzle.
That's true.
Which is why, like, we're switching back and forth between them right now.
But I'm still confused on, like, why was... Then, like, what was June?
We don't know yet.
Yeah.
Because she was there for a second, right? And
Yeah.
then she wasn't.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I reached into my pocket. I wrapped my hand around the thing I'd come back to get. The doll Jumpy had given me.
Bitch, what?
At least I had that.
What?
Doll.
I held it tight with both hands and prayed.
Help me! Jumpy! Help me! Help me! Help me! Jumpy! Jumpy!
Alright, I got it.
Girl.
I got it.
We got it.
I said I got it.
Help me!
I said I got it.
I said I got it.
Jumpy!
Oh my god.
my god.
Akane?
Akane!
Bruh.
Who the hell is Akane?
Shut up! Just shut the hell up!
Damn.
Seven and Lotus don't understand. Nobody understands. I think Clover and Snake have an idea, though. Clover's looking at me. And I think Snake may have figured it out. No, it doesn't matter. They're in my way. Where'd she go? Maybe over here.
Akane! Akane! Can you hear me? Akane! Say something!
You're fucking crazy.
What
You
the
look
fuck?
crazy right now.
Oh my god.
Fuck! Did something break our connection? I swear I just heard her. Shit.
Akane! Answer me! Akane!
Jumpy?
I swear to God.
I spun around. I heard a voice. His voice. I looked around. He wasn't in the room, of course. But I heard it so clearly. Like he was right there.
Jumpy!
I screamed as loud as I could.
Akane!
Jumpy!
Oh my god.
This is so.
That's her. She's there.
Then that means.
Akane! Akane!
Why didn't he
Oh.
say
Finish the line, gay boy.
it?
Are you in an incinerator right now?
Yes, I am! How did you know?
I couldn't believe that he knew that.
Now I understand what Sans meant.
Right. There's only one way to help her. You were brought here to help my sister. To save
Yup.
Akane.
Yeah, you were right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I get it now.
Incineration will begin in
I'm a
7
genius.
minutes.
You are.
I've connected the dots.
You did. As quickly as I could, I told him that I had to solve the puzzle in order to stop the incinerator.
Got it!
And I do. I get everything now.
Now I understand.
At last, I finally understand what all of this means. I know why the notary game was held today. I know why we were kidnapped and brought here. It was all for this moment. All of this was planned out to lead to this one moment. Oh my god. Babe! This is insane. I can't believe it, but there's only one possible answer. June is... Zero is... Akane Kurashiki. Her cunty cargalicious sleigh. It was she who recreated the history of the future that she had a glimpse of 9 years ago. That was a mouthful.
That is. Oh my god.
She tried to save herself that way 9 years ago. No, she's trying to save herself right now. That means that there's only one thing for me to do. Even if this is all some sort of insane thing. I will save her.
Damn.
I will save Akane Kurashiki.
Go off, I guess.
I must save Babe, no matter what.
Incineration will begin in 6 minutes.
The voice reminded me of how much time I had left.
Jumpy!
Yeah, I know. Just hang on, alright? I promise I'll get you out of there. I'm not gonna let you die. I promise.
Junpei looks insane right now, just yelling out to nobody.
So don't worry, alright? Just give me a few minutes, okay?
It's so funny.
Okay. My voice shook as I answered.
Yeah, I did.
It was hot in the rain. I felt like my heart was on fire. 6 minutes or not, my heart burned with my feelings for him. Okay. Okay.
Alright, time to get to work, Junpei.
Hey, what are you...
Just trust me, okay?
He really said out of my whiskey.
Hey Lotus, I didn't mean to snap, but there's a lot more at stake here than your pride.
He snapped.
Congrats on coming out, though. I'll apologize later, alright? Now let's have a look at this thing. We've got numbers all over this grid. I think the panels are out of order. So I just need to switch these out. Staring at it isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to try it.
Think of what I did all those times before. I'm gonna do this on my own, with my own mind. I'm gonna solve this problem.
No, I don't want to.
I'm not doing this.
Where's my connection
Yeah.
to the future version of you that already solved this? So that I can know how to do it.
You know what? No. I'm just looking it up. I don't I can't. We've already been cheating this far. Why not just end it with a bang? Okay.
Let's go. What?
Bruh.
Okay.
Yes, that's it. Akane, did you get it?
Yes, I did! I solved it! I mean, really, you solved it for me, but I copied everything you did! Now I just have to press enter!
No, we copied everything YouTube did.
We're in the morphogenetic YouTube field.
He hit the enter key.
Emergency shutdown command has been confirmed. Incineration system has been disabled.
Yes, Lay.
Okay.
Jumpy! It worked! It worked! The incinerator shut down! It worked!
Okay.
Tears rolled down my face as I cried out to him, but they were a very different sort of tears. A wonderful feeling of accomplishment and relief flooded my body. At the same time, what strength I had left disappeared and I collapsed to the floor. Every time I thought about him, I thought my heart would burst.
Whew. I can't quite believe I did that. But I am so glad. So glad. I feel like my heart's on fire. No, I don't have time to be thinking about that kind of shit. I need to tell Akane.
Akane, sorry, but things are kind of busy over here. I'm gonna have to hang up now, okay?
Hang up.
Hang up.
Of course, that's fine!
I wiped the tears from my eyes and nodded vigorously, even though I knew he couldn't see me. Then I looked over at the corner of the floor. There were 2 bracelets Hongo had left behind.
Bitch, take him.
Take him.
Literally get out.
Well, Seven and Lotus don't look particularly happy with me.
Why? Not a very nice look to give someone who just saved your lives, guys.
Junpei, are you...
Okay.
Shut it.
Right, okay, so maybe they have a reason to be pissed off. So what if I haven't passed the enter key yet? Alright, nothing holding me back now. Here it goes. Oh, no. Wait.
No.
Incineration will begin in 90 seconds.
Press it.
It doesn't sound like it's stopping.
What the shit? Why isn't it stopping?
Okay, maybe I didn't hit the key hard enough. Just hit it again. And again.
Oh my god.
And again. Okay, that's not working either. Alarm's still going off. What the hell is going on?
Sans, please stop it. Sans.
Got all the right numbers in the right boxes. It's perfect. So what the fuck isn't this thing? Why the fuck isn't this thing stopping?
Incineration will begin in 60 seconds.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wait, of course. Of course what? That's what the numbers that showed up after the puzzle mean.
2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8. Snake, Clover, Me, 7, and Lotus. Then door 9. No, that's it. That number on the door isn't a 9. It's not even a number.
It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that...
Holy shit. Of course what? We just have to put the right number to the red and...
If it's not a 9, then what is it?
Incineration will begin in 30 seconds.
Run, guys! Get to the door! Run!
Oh shit. I don't have much time. Man, I sure hope they could just trust me on this one or we are all fucked. Alright, no time to explain, just go.
Quick! Verify your numbers on the red! Verify? Who?
What combination?
All of us! We all need to verify!
Why?
You really
Oh my
think this
god.
is a good time to ask
Just
questions?
fucking do it!
Do it!
He's fucking crazy. Hurry.
Incineration will begin in 10 seconds.
Oh
my god.
god.
Hurry!
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Okay.
Central gate has been opened. Incineration system has been disabled.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, thank fucking Christ. My brother in Christ. No time to be happy, time to go.
Hurry! We've only got 9 seconds before the door closes! Go!
Come on, guys, move it. Okay, they're all through. Move it, Junpei. The way he's running this group like the Navy.
Oh my god, he's crazy.
Here goes the door. Calm down yet, you're not done. We still gotta find the dead. Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, damn. Damn, bitch!
Chill. All of you need to chill.
Shit. Looks like we made it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that guy sure can laugh when he wants to. Looks like Clover and Lotus are totally out of energy. Snake is shaking his head wearily. I just want to take a nap, but...
Akane? Akane! Can you hear me? Akane!
I want to tell her we made it. I want to tell her how good I feel. But nothing. Okay.
Slade. The door opened. Standing in front of it was my brother.
Akane!
Oh shit.
Oi!
I cried his name even though my voice was almost gone from screaming and leapt into his arms. Aww.
Oh, oi!
I'm gonna sob.
Akane!
I buried my face in his chest and cried again. I cried and cried and cried. The steady thump of his heart in my ear made me feel like I was home. Its beat was almost like a lullaby. I wrapped my arms around him as far as they would go and held him as tight as I could. Just to be there felt like a miracle. I hadn't felt the warmth of another human body in what had seemed like an eternity. I just wanted to stay there in his arms forever. But I couldn't. The The moments I passed through the door, my bracelets had begun the countdown to death. I leapt away from him and looked around. The door had already closed. I spotted the dead only a short distance away. It took me only a moment to get to and scan all the bracelets. I left the ones Hongo had dropped on the scanner panel. That was it. That was it.
Nice.
I took a deep breath and looked around again. The huge detective who we'd call 7 and 9 years and Snake, the blind boy, were looking at me. They seemed to have been utterly stunned by my sudden appearance. Their eyes were wide and their mouths hung open.
Alright, let's get out of here. If we don't book it, we might run into Hongo again.
Aoi was right. It was time to get moving. The mention of Hongo seemed to jar 7 and Snake out of their surprise and they nodded. We took off running up to the spiraling stairs to freedom.
Time for more running. But if they can get us out of here, no wonder why we're running so. My heart's beating so hard I can barely hear. God, I can't wait to breathe real air again. Huh? 7 talking?
Hey, Junpei, can I ask you something?
Look at Lotus's boobs.
Please.
What's up?
Your bobbies.
That door, the one with the 9 on it. Why'd it open?
Yeah, all 5 of us verified our numbers on the red. 2 plus 4 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8 is 26. That makes our digital route 8. It shouldn't have opened.
That's not like you, Lotus. I thought you would have figured it out already.
Huh?
Damn.
Why?
Because you were the person who taught me about the idea of bases.
Bases?
Yeah. What are the 2 numbers in base 2?
0 and 1.
How about base 10?
That goes from 0 to 9, right?
Then how about base 16?
0 through F. After 9, it starts at A and goes from there. B, C, D, etc.
You're right. In other words, A in base 16 is 10 in base 10.
Oh.
B is 11, C is 12, D is 13, and so on.
So, what about it?
You don't get it? What if we keep going with that pattern? What if you go way past base 16 all the way to base 27?
Base 27?
Yeah.
Well, the numerical digits are the same. So, I guess you'd add alphabetical digits. E is 14, F is 15, G is 16.
H is 17, I is 18, J is 19,
K is 20, L is 21, M is 22.
N is 23, O is 24, P is 25.
Yeah, and
Ew.
what comes after that?
Oh.
Oh,
Q.
26!
And what does that mean?
Wasn't a 9 on the door.
It was a Q! A fucking lowercase Q!
It was a Q!
Fucking
Yep, that's
lowercase
pretty
Q.
guess
I
to put it
love
another
Seven
way,
so much. His line deliveries are so funny.
I know. He's kind of a mess.
What did he say earlier? He was like, "Oh my gosh, what?"
Yeah.
you could say that it was a 9 in base 10,
Oh my
but
God,
a
he's
Q
so
in base
funny.
27.
For more running. God, my face are getting- I swear, any moment now, I'm gonna tear a muscle. Me every day of my life.
Aww.
I feel like every single cell in my body is dying for air. Aw,
Damn, look at Clover's butt.
stop. What butt?
Like, you can see, like, the curvature of her ass.
Curvature. She's a plywood.
Where is Sans? Like, this would, like, this is what he would want. He would want to see her ass.
Please. Damn. Every breath I take is a chore now. I feel like my lungs are gonna burst. Maybe just a short rest. Bitch, no.
No, what the fuck?
Oh, I can't stop. I don't have time.
My legs, there can't be any more of these steps left. Let's run! Run! Like a bullet down a rifle barrel. Like a tornado cutting through a sea of clouds.
Yes, Lay.
I feel like we're running along the back of a giant coiled dragon. Finally.
Oh my god.
Jesus, I can barely breathe. No, Junpei, no time to rest. Pull yourself together, you're almost there.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're finally here.
Please do.
Sure, you look like a big heavy door. But you're the only thing standing between me and my freedom. But even more important than that, you're the only thing standing between me and my babe. You're gonna open, and you're gonna open now. Give it to me now.
Give it to me now. I felt a hand on my shoulder. It was Ellie's. He gave it a small, reassuring squeeze. I was so happy I felt like I could melt. My heart was at peace. And not only because my brother and I were back together again. Thanks to the huge detective, all 9 of us who had been kidnapped were finally able to escape from the gigantic... Damn. On the distant horizon, we could see the faint outline of the ship as it sank.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It gave a thunderous roar as it finally slipped beneath the waves. Its last cry echoed out across the ocean, and then it was gone.
It's over.
Allie whispered.
Yeah.
It was over. It was finally over.
Oh.
Or was it? Was it really? No, that was wrong. That wasn't it at all. I was sure of it. This wasn't the end. It was only the beginning. This was only a prologue to what
I'm
would
sorry.
happen in 9 years.
Right.
Yeah. Don't tell me that's where it ends. Please.
I'll kill myself. Like, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah! Finally air!
Aww.
Aww.
He's so scrinkle.
Ugh. Damn, that sun is bright. I can barely see anything. I gotta admit, this doesn't look quite like... Wait.
No way.
Way. You have got to be shitting me.
What?
It can't be.
What?
This is...
Whoa. What the? What?
This is the building in the
They're in
Nevada
Nevada.
desert.
Oh.
the mock experiment building.
Oh my god. This whole time we were in Building Q.
Sure enough, that's a desert out there with mountains all around it. Hello there, son. Boy, am I ever glad to see you. Big dreams of big thrills. I don't think I have ever been so happy to see a sunrise. Huh? Did I just hear something fall? Right, our bracelets. Where's Sam?
I don't know. What the fuck?
I
guess I've never really got a good look at the underside of one of these. Let's see what's inside you. Just a little electronic chip, like in an ATM card. That's it. There's nothing else. Nothing that even looks like a detonator. There was never a detonator to begin with.
What?
Figures.
Akane.
Hello?
Hello?
Guess I must be pretty crazy about Babe if I think I'm hearing her voice in the wind.
Junpei, how could you say that when you've been communicating with her, like, the whole time?
Right now, now I'm just confused.
Don't tell me that's the end.
I'll kill myself.
Please. No! What?
Is there more? There has to be more.
I think that's the true ending.
There has to be more.
What the fuck?
There has to be more we haven't seen yet. I'm serious.
I have so many questions.
That was a flop ass end. No, there has to be more we haven't seen yet. I'm serious.
Like, what happened to Sans? And like, what?
What if there's an after credit scene?
Hopefully there is.
Because this really does look like credits.
But like, we still don't know what was up with the fact that we could see June.
I know.
Like, what was that? What the fuck? We don't know who Lotus was.
Are you
okay?
Oh, come on. This is nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't look okay.
It was just before the end of elementary school. Jumpy and I were sitting next to each other on a small hill, looking down at the town as the sun slowly set.
How does it look then?
He was half serious and half joking. I thought about it for a minute first.
Well, let's see.
Damn.
It looks like you kissed a toad and got warts, but then they just kept growing and growing.
Fucked
and
him up.
growing.
A bee, or a wasp in Animal Crossing.
What does that even
God.
mean?
Junpei grinned and...
Ow, 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 ow.
See? I told you you're not okay. You're too reckless. You can't beat 5 8th graders, Jumpy. That's crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but
god.
I couldn't just
Damn,
stand
he
there.
got beat
I mean,
up.
don't you think so? I had to do something.
No way a bunch of 8th graders jumped an elementary school student.
I know.
Look at the Nevada desert go past. Where'd they get this car?
I have no idea.
An SUV? This thing is pretty smooth to play. The bitchless mobile. Sure was nice of someone to leave it for us outside the building. Keys in the ignition and gas in the tank. Almost like it was a present, you know? Anyway, we jumped in, and now here we are screaming across the desert. Lotus is over there in the passenger seat. Sneak and 7 and I are all squeezed into the back seat here.
No way you made Clover drive.
I still can't believe we let her.
Oh my god!
Woohoo! This is so fun! This is so awesome! Driving is so great when there's nothing around, and there's no speed limit.
Hey, Clover, watch those bumps, all right? This car jumps even a little, and I think I'm gonna get crushed to death.
Hey, shut it. I can't help it I'm big, alright? Suck it up.
Why don't you drive, Seven?
I'm a cop. I ain't gonna break the law.
Oh my
He
god.
doesn't have an international license.
Yeah, but you could have sat in the passenger seat.
Oh, hell no. There's no way I'm giving this seat up.
Period.
And Clover, there's no need to slow down. The car Santa and June are in should be somewhere down this road ahead of us.
What? How do you know that?
Yeah, I saw some fresh tire tracks going out.
Oh, okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Then we've got to hurry if we want to catch them, don't we? Sure thing.
Oh shit! God damn it, she doesn't have to drive so fast. Man, I didn't even think a car like this could go this fast. We're sure throwing up a lot of dust.
Hey. It was a couple hours after we'd run into the junior high students. They'd been hiding in the bushes on the back of one of the hills, drenching a kitten in gas. Oh my god! The moment we saw what they were doing, Jumpy ran up to them furious.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Then he jumped on them. He quickly scooped up the kitten and tossed it to me.
Okay.
I caught it and ran for the police station as fast as I could.
Help me! Officer, please! You have to come with me!
The policeman and I headed back to the hill. All we found was Jumpy sprawled on the ground with a face covered in big swollen lumps.
You couldn't run away after you threw the kitty to me?
I asked him. He stuck his tongue out through the hole in his mouth where a tooth had fallen out.
Yeah, I guess I coulda.
Then why didn't you?
I didn't want to. I wanted to beat him up. Beat him up real good.
Because of what they were doing to the kitty.
Yeah, that too, but I think they were the ones behind those murders our first semester. Remember?
What?
What?
What kind of...
Why does the plot just always keep going?
What kind of bomb did you just drop on us, Junpei? What?
Oh, you mean the bunnies.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Why do they have to bring animal deaths into it out of nowhere?
I know, like, we're at the end. Can't it just end peacefully?
Yeah.
No.
You have to trigger me?
It's okay, guys. The bunnies are fine. I have them.
The Nana?
They're with me. They're safe.
Aww.
And they're happy. And all is well.
I'm glad. I love bunnies.
I love
They asked me
bunnies.
what elementary school I was from, so I told them. And then they said they'd do the same thing to you that they did to the rabbits.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Those people need to go to jail.
I couldn't forgive them for that. So Hey, there's still some stuff I don't get.
Yeah, me too.
Of course, they probably don't know any more than I do.
Like Ace. Well, I guess I should say Kentaro Hongo. Why did he create the Nonary Project?
And
Anybody?
is he alive?
Any
We didn't
ideas?
see him die.
I would guess Sans probably killed him, but I don't know.
Why don't you ask him yourself?
Oh yeah, I guess I could.
He's still in the trunk, I assume?
Oh. Okay. Not them Gamzeifying him.
Yeah, he is. Still tied up, I'm assuming, with his mouth taped shut. His eyes just look empty, no emotion. He looks like he's just given up. I wonder if he even cares what happens to him anymore. How do you know
Are you
this?
listening to
I
us?
know.
Go ahead and try to pretend you weren't, you old bastard. Let's get that tape off your mouth.
Come on, I know you were. Answer me.
At least look at me when you talk, man. Wait, is he in their trunk?
I only wanted to see the faces.
How
Human
did they
faces.
get him?
I don't know. Maybe like Sans put him in this trunk and then went in the other car?
I thought if I could gain the ability to access the morphic field set, then perhaps I could see faces.
It is
By
not that
peering into
serious.
people's minds, you could understand how they were processing the expressions of others.
You're weird. He's a weirdo.
That's it?
Yes. If you want to put it simply, but if you are looking for a more philosophical answer, I can supply that as well. You see, the human collective consciousness...
I think that's enough out of you, pal. Time for the tape to go back on.
All right. So what's your second question?
You said there were some things you didn't get, didn't you?
Somebody's a little nosy.
Well, my next question doesn't really have anything to do with you two. This is for you, Seven. It's about the whole Alice thing. What's the deal with that?
Well, see, 9 years ago, after I escaped from the Gigantic, I kept going after Hongo on my own, hoping I'd catch him when he finally slipped up. During the course of my investigations, I learned a lot more about the Gigantic. I also found out about Bourdain and Alice.
You're not really answering my question. Was there actually a girl who wouldn't melt at room temperature?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like Hongo has something to say. Alright, fine. I'll let you talk, but you gotta behave.
What?
What?
Alice doesn't exist.
Oh. What?
9 years ago, I found Alice's coffin behind the library on the bottom deck. There was nothing in it but the root of a peculiar plant. My research determined that it was a member of the genus Mandragora, of the family Solanaceae. I was able to extract a particular alkaloid from it. I used that extract to create Soparin. Its creation was a tremendous boon to my firm, and we grew rapidly.
This is gonna go on forever. It's going back on, Hongo. The rest of my questions can wait a bit. For now, I think we'll just enjoy the ride.
Here, this is for you.
What's this?
This is for you, doll. His name is Junpei.
Oh my god.
Jumpy pulls something.
Captor Sakura.
I know, I thought the same thing. Out of his pocket and shoved out his arm toward me. In his hand was a doll made of yarn small enough to fit in his palm.
Jumpy, are you sure it's, for you, doll?
Huh? Yeah, the lady at the shop said so, so that means it's for you, right?
Are you sure it's not a voodoo doll?
Oh my god.
Wait, what? That's... Oh, man. Oh, man.
Well, it sure looks like a voodoo doll. I mean, you do know what a voodoo doll is used for, right?
Yeah, I guess calling it Junpei isn't a very good idea then.
Why are you giving me this anyway? It just seems really sudden.
Well, you know how after June, we aren't gonna get to see each other too much? I mean, we're gonna be in different schools, and I just thought I'd, you know,
Oh, okay, well, how about we call it June then?
Okay. So, I wanted to give you this.
You sound like some sort of tribal chief in a bad movie.
Yes. I, head of tribe. This doll, traditional charm of tribe.
Okay.
So I give this, it me. So we always together.
Oh, Jumpy.
If something
Okay.
bad, then hold and pray. I go wherever you are. So here.
Why is he speaking like Gonta?
I reached out my hand and picked up the doll gently.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Before I knew it, I was crying. Tears streamed down my face and fell onto June's tiny yarn body.
Oh, Jumpy. I'll never forget you. I promise.
Jumpy looked straight into my eyes and said just 5 words.
I'll never forget you either.
The sky was a beautiful crimson red as it melted down toward the horizon. The last golden rays of sunlight stretched out across the city and painted themselves across the hills. We sat, bathed in the warm light of evening. Just the two of us, leaning gently against one another, shoulder to shoulder. The sun set and we still didn't leave. We watched in silence as the darkness deepened, and one by one, the lights of the town began to flicker on.
Still, one thing I don't get. To be honest, it's the biggest mystery as far as I'm concerned, and also the only one that's really important. It has to do with June and Akane. 9 years ago, she died in the incinerator on the Gigantic. But she's still alive now as June. But how? Paradox.
Yeah.
Was because I tapped into the morphic fieldus and saved her 9 years ago? Field set, my bad.
It's okay.
Alright, let's see if that makes some kind of insane sense. If I did that, then how do I make sense of what Seven remembers? Snake makes sense, he's blind. He couldn't have seen her body anyway. But Seven? He said he was sure he saw it. Does that mean there's some kind of historical discrepancy? Or wait, maybe that's not it at all. There is one other logical explanation. Was what you told me the truth, Seven? You look satisfied. No. No way. He couldn't.
Hey, look! Over there. There's somebody next to the road.
What?
Bitch, keep driving.
Yeah.
Unless it's Grunkly.
Who's naked? Oh. What? Is that the mummy lady?
That's Alice, yeah. What is going on?
I don't know. This game is insane.
The burning gaze of the Nevada sun pounded down on her head. The desert around her rippled with heat. Standing there on that shimmering plain was a woman, her arm out and her thumb up. There's no room. It would not be long before Junpei realized who she was. What?
Oh my.
What?
Man.
What?
Come on.
What?
Are you fucking me?
What?
You can't just in there.
This game's weird. What a weird game.
I finally thought we were about to get some sort of, like, answers. And then... Oh.
Nope. I guess we just gotta accept it for what it is. Unless... I genuinely think there's something we're missing. Can we look?
Yeah.
Like at the little... where it shows us all the different routes we can take. Oh, the flowchart. There is stuff we missed.
Yeah, but like, I don't think these aren't, the ones that we missed aren't like integral endings. Like, I don't know if they really add much.
That's so weird. I guess we will never be satisfied.
I mean, there are 2 other games.
There are?
Yeah.
With brand new characters?
I don't know.
It's 7 a.m.